It's up to you on whether or not it resonates and on what you do with the advice. We are all adults here because it's an 18 and up show, right? You never know what you're going to get from me. Neither do I. So let's go ahead and get into this love reading for today. I just got a big question mark on this, so we'll see. There's probably going to be a lot of questions answered in this. Hopefully, there's a big question answered for you and you get something from this reading. Thanks for listening to the podcast. For those of you out there listening to the podcast or watching the podcast on the YouTubies, we're on episode 291 on this channel. So, thanks for hanging out. Let's drop it to the reading screen, shall we? Beautiful Lioness moderator is here. Oh, yes. All summary. That's me. Summary. I need to just... My hair is quite tall today, so I needed to lift the camera up. You lift me up to more than I can be. Josh Groban, you lift me up. Oh, that's a song. Okay. We have a channeled music playlist here on this channel for any music that comes through during the readings. You can find that playlist in my playlist section. You lift me up. Josh Groban. Yes. All right. It's green. Green. We're going for the green. Hold on. Going for green. Look at that. All right. Going for green. Are we going for green? Ooh, you are manifesting something. Let's look at what we're manifesting here. Observation. What are you observing? Hanged Man status is Pisces. It's a question. That's the question. We also have Virgo and Gemini. Oh, heart chakra. You are manifesting love. Yet trying to detach from something at the same time. This is Libra energy. Okay. Well, that answered that question. All right. So let's get into it. Excuse me. It looks like you're in the process of manifesting love. Beautiful love. Heart chakra open. Wide open. While in the process of trying to detach from something or someone. So you could be going through a divorce. You could be going through a separation or something. We're going to dig into it a little bit deeper. So you're in hanged man status currently. What's the question here? What's in question here? We got helpless and hopeless. That's not a good energy to be in. That's kind of like being at a crossroads. Which way do you go? Are you detaching? What are we trying to manifest here? Observe is hanging back. Okay. Well, you are detaching from this feeling of heartbreak, pain in the heart space, and preparing yourself for the next journey. So I love this because you're okay being alone. You're okay being by yourself. You're okay being alone. You aren't really, you're not taking any action. You're preparing yourself for I was stuck in my chair. I wasn't rolling. I was stuck. So that looked really weird, I'm sure. Oh well, you never know what you're going to get here. I do love this energy though for you because this is saying that you're unsticking yourself from third party situation, heartbreak, helplessness, hopelessness, anything that could have put you in the energy of, usually the Three of Swords is healing heart space, healing from a broken heart, and letting third parties go. Yeah. preparing yourself for the next journey, for what comes next, the next person, your ship's coming in. And I love this energy. I love this energy of the Nine of Cups. That means you're good. There's nothing for you to do yet. You're just preparing yourself. So it's like, my backpack is packed. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready whenever it shows up. I love that energy because you're great on your own. You're happy on your own, doing your own thing, singing like a lark, or I don't know, whatever you do when you're by yourself. Cheers. Coffee time, y'all. I love that energy. So you are coming out of a lot of heavy energy here. A lot of negative energy. Maybe you've just felt detached from a lot. From your heart space. Okay. No, this was a relationship. A long-term relationship that didn't go anywhere. That didn't meet its potential. Damn. Okay. Yeah. That's what put you right where you're at. Okay. So this could be a long-distance relationship. This could be a long-term relationship. This is a lot of time associated with this connection that you're detaching yourself from. We got Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and I got Pisces again. Over here is the Hanged Man. So you're circling back around telling me I'm letting this go. I'm detaching from this hopeless thing, this thing that didn't go the distance. It didn't go anywhere, actually. It may have been going somewhere and then stopped abruptly. It was definitely a relationship or a marriage that ended. This kind of stuff is like, it's going okay and then it's not. It's okay, then it's gone. And it's like you both drop the ball on this, or if one person drops the ball, what else are you going to do? You're going to have to bail too. You can't keep a relationship going by yourself. This could have been somebody you were dating, somebody you were talking to. Some of you might consider this person a soulmate, soul bond, a friend. It's like, I can't continue. So you bailed on it because it broke your heart, or it was third party energy. Now, third party can be someone else, but third party can also be something else. It could be distance. It could be job. It could be, mindsets. It was there and then it wasn't. It was there, then it wasn't. And that's what puts you in this position to have to do this healing and manifest something new. Great, because it caused you a lot of stress, sleepless nights, and anxiety. You're putting that to rest. You're like, I'm not dealing with it anymore. Good. So in comes love. Tell me about this. The baby in the baby carriage. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby in the baby carriage. Who is singing that damn song? First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby with the baby carriage. It's like child playground, whatever you say on the playground. You're just silly. I heard that singing in my head. So this is something that's been long awaited. Okay. So you are dealing with separating from something that didn't move. Okay. So you're moving away from this. I have a feeling here. Okay. So you are post this. This has already occurred. Excuse me. The ending has already occurred. It's like this was moving forward and then stopped immediately. Okay. Bring around the rosy. Yeah, something on the playground. KSSSING. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes... Yeah. I don't know why I was getting that. Just whatever. This was something I believe you played into for quite some time. I believe you were serious about this commitment. Okay. But this person wasn't serious about you. Okay. Joss is here. Oh boy. Okay. So now we've got fire on this and earth on this. what I'm seeing here is this. It's like abrupt stop. Like, stop it. This can't go any further. This isn't going any further. I believe the tower already happened. That tower has already happened. The dust has already settled. I'm just seeing settling. It's already settled, so your energy is settling now over this. And that's exactly what the energy is speaking to me. It's saying that, maybe this person was in and out of your life. It was on again, off again. It was turbulent. This person may have been just a player. Maybe they just wanted to play or have fun, but they didn't want to live together. They didn't want a serious commitment. They didn't want the love and the forward movement of it. Okay. But friendship was okay, or bare minimum connection. Yeah, there is a I care about you, care about me kind of energy here, but nothing more. For somebody with such a big open heart chakra, like, this would have hurt your heart space quite a bit. This would have shut you down right here. This would have been painful, because you got a Chariot in reverse. You got a 4 Wands. Maybe you thought this was your twin flame or your soulmate, and it turned out that this person didn't want nothing from you at all. This person could have been gaslighting you, micromanaging you, sending you mixed signals. So you're like, are we, what is this? That confuses you, because you have no idea the direction of the connection. None. So you're like, I can't stand for this anymore. It's got to stop. So whatever that tower moment was that happened, this could be lies and deception as well. But whatever that tower was that happened, it's already happened, to the point where all of this is aftermath. You were talking about the fire and the explosion, the setting off of the tower. It's already happened, and all of the stuff is finally coming down and settling upon you, and in your energy of, maybe I dealt with somebody who was manipulating me. Maybe I was dealing with somebody. It's like you're trying to pick out the puzzle pieces, or you're trying to connect the dots for yourself. And there's a realization kind of happening here with the Justice card, with the Detached card. You're pulling what happened and this connection outside of yourself. Getting in frame so you can see me. You're pulling it outside of yourself and looking at it and reviewing it, and like, okay, this. But, and you're trying to figure it out. Okay, which happens. Why didn't this go the distance? Why did it just abruptly stop? Or why didn't it progress and move forward smoothly? There was no smoothness to this. Not with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Swords, please. So this is you learning from this experience as you move away from this experience or this person. Okay. A lot of times we go deep within ourselves, and we cry ourselves to sleep. We stress ourselves out. We get really overwhelmed mentally. Why they could only be our friend. Why did they do that to me? People do what they do. Okay. I can't say anything other than that. People do what they do, including you. So this is something that you spent a lot of time working on. This was a relationship that you spent a lot of time trying to progress and move forward, wanting to progress and move forward. And over time, it proved to not be progressive to move forward. And I'm not talking about the car insurance. I'm not affiliated. So this is why you've chosen to go. It's like you've dropped down into your emotions. You've really been doing things by yourself and really been learning from this experience, even though it's like the brakes, suddenly the brakes just stops. And I want to know why. Do you want to know why? I want to know why. Okay. Well, this was your decision, actually. What you realized was that it wasn't going to be anything more than friends. Or what you are realizing is that it's nothing more than friendship. It's not even a workable balance in the 3D. The distance could be too much. The reality of this, as you move forward over the next couple weeks, it looks like you're coming to terms with something. The reality is you're getting out of your head about this, whereas this has taken up so much of 90% of your freaking mind space, mental mind space, workable mind space activity has probably been thinking about this person for I don't know how long. Years. Leo has made a decision, and Leo is not holding on to this any longer. Leo has made this decision. So if you're not a Leo, maybe you're the one that's made this decision, but for majority of you, you've made this decision that you're going to wait for the next thing to come along. You're not necessarily happy that this didn't work out. You tried, but it's like, you know what? If we were only ever friends or only should have ever been friends, fine, so be it. You know, at least I tried kind of energy. You're getting out of your head about this, and you've been in such a deep emotional state over this because you have just been caught up in, I'm telling you, your mind space has been your mental faculties have been all about this person for some time. And it's derailed you from other things. It's just like mentally exhausted, and all of those things that you continually think about put you in your emotions about certain things. And this has been emotional drain for you, and you're saying that you're done with that. You no longer want to deal with that anymore. That's this person doesn't love you in the way that you want to be loved, or you're realizing that this is something that you need to let go of to love yourself more. You need to let go of this. Like, I really haven't been taking care of myself and my responsibilities. I really haven't been. I've let myself go. I've done this, that. I've been too stressed out about this whole thing. And it's turning on a dime. Like, stop this. Stop it now. This is not happening anymore. Some of you may have been holding on to this person faithfully by journey. I believe that's journey, faithfully. You've been holding on to this person faithfully, trying to make things work and progress and move forward. And I don't believe that you've gotten the cooperation from this person. I don't believe this person's made any attempts. They give you mixed signals, or they lie to you and then they do something else. Tell you one thing, do another. Yeah. All right. So a lot of you are realizing that this person wasn't your person or isn't your person. That this person is a liar, a manipulator, or somebody who just is absolutely avoiding you or avoids any kind of commitment or communication. So What do we do? Man, I'm telling you. It's like you wanted this to be your twin flame or your soulmate. You wanted this person to be, and now I'm not saying that they're not a soul bond. We're all souls mates. But you really wanted this person to return your love, and that didn't happen. And that's the problem here. There is history with this person, and that history isn't all bad. So don't forget that. But I believe you're gonna just cut this person out completely. Go no contact and avoid this person from now on. Breadcrumbing is not fun, but I believe that you may have dealt with somebody who was really, really, it's like you were faithfully this person's. You were the long game. You're like, I'll wait for you. I'll do whatever it takes. And then, what happens is they don't return that loyalty. They don't return that respect. They don't return that respect or that honor. And you're just like, I'm here waiting for you. I'm here driving this forward. I'm here wanting this to improve. And then they're what? They ghost you. They break up with you. What happens? Something happened. There was a tower moment. So that's leading you over here to repairing your heart space. Most of you have already dealt with the breakup or the ending or whatever that tower was. And you're coming to terms with all of the lies, all the manipulation, all the mind games. And mind games are simply avoiding contact, avoiding communication, avoiding telling you the truth about a lot of things. Okay, so you might be dealing with somebody who's a great person, but they don't communicate. They're not honest, or they don't tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They're not transparent. Okay, which makes you feel like this person is hiding something, or if they're on again, off again, they dart out, they disappear, reappear. You're just left going, I'm here waiting for you. I'm here steady, stable, and ready. And you're over here like gallivanting wherever the hell you want to go, doing what you want to do. You're living like you're a free spirit. And that's cool and everything, but don't make me sit here and fucking wait for you if you're not interested in the same thing I am. You're wasting my time, period. You're wasting my time. Do you think most people will tell you that? No, they won't, because they want to hold on to what they want to hold on to. They want to get what they get, whether it's your attention, your love, your loyalty, your sex, whatever it may be. But do you think they're going to just stand up and be like, hey, this isn't working out. I want to live this way and you want to live that way, so let's just not do this? Sometimes they will, but most of the times they won't. So it's like this is a realization that has to happen on your part for you to move on into something new. This would not have been fun, but I am going to say that you're releasing it, or releasing the energy from whatever this was, whenever this happened. You're like, I'm done. I'm done here. There's nothing moving forward. There's nothing here for me. Like, the road hath ended, that highway to love, or that road that you were on, taking your sweet time, riding down and paying attention to everything. And you're just finally like, no, the road just abruptly ends. There's nothing further past this point. It's not improving. They're actually not even trying. So maybe this was just meant to be friendship. Maybe that's all it is. That's on you. You're releasing the pain from it. You're releasing this burden from this, which allows your heart space to open up unhindered by this. Because I think that a lot of times we have to look through it, try and piece it together to make sense of it. And I think that you're just like, you know what? I'm loyal. They're not. I'm here. They're not. Waste of my time. Great while it lasted. Next. And not taking any offense to it, just not allowing yourself to be drugged down by it anymore. It's just like, you know what? I have been so emotionally and mentally drained by this. I don't need to deal with this anymore. I don't need to deal with this anymore. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. And preparing yourself to open up to new options. I do like that. So what are we going to talk about with the new options? Because you are manifesting an ending in one thing and a release of it, an emotional release of it, which is awesome because that means you're getting out of your head about it. No more stressing about it. No more stressing over it. When's it going to happen? When are they coming? That's stressful within itself. Like, really. Tell me, and Leo, about this. You're working on this now. Seeing things from a different perspective. Opening up your heart space. Santa Muerte. What are you preparing yourself for? Okay. A new beginning. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Swords reverse. Oh, okay. There you are. So I know you're talking to me. You may have a lot of air in your chart. May or may not, but I'm going to tell you this. You are dropping this like a hot rock, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is like... Whew, I've held on to it long enough, trying to figure this person out, trying to figure out how to make this person... Like, this person is a Rubik's Cube, and you're trying to figure them out, and you're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. You've tried everything. You've been patient. You've been kind. You've been moving this thing forward. At this point, you're done. You're like, I'm dropping this like a hot rock. Abort mission. Abort mission. You're done. So, why do I say that? Because the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Two of Wands. So what you're deciding here is not to nurture this connection anymore. They don't get your love, devotion, nurturing, respect. They don't get your respect. Something about your respect, like you don't respect this person anymore. Moving forward, it's like they lost your respect. They may have devalued you. Whatever it is, with whatever you're deciding, whatever you're working yourself through mentally, you're done. And you're dropping it like a hot rock. Because the Queen of Swords is in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which means your cutoff game is absolute. Just like, there's no takesy-backsies here. There's no going back here. You lose respect for this person, and your cutoff game is extremely strong, but it's like maybe this person was cold attached, or maybe they said something that just got your goat. It took you out of alignment, or you can't believe that this person would treat you this way, or something. Something happened, and you're wrapping your head around, like, and putting all the dots together, all the puzzle pieces together, the Rubik's Cube, whatever it is, not affiliated, and you're trying to plug it all in and make it make sense. But all of that is happening after the Tower has happened, and there's no forward movement with this person. You're not taking this person back. It's like you figure out their mind games. You figure out their manipulation. You figure out how they were manipulating you. Or I think that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. You work it out. You figure it out. You get the blueprint of how they did it or what happened here. Some of you, this person was married or in another connection and you found that out. Whatever. You found out that you were a third party. Whatever. But you figured out, or you're figuring out how they do it. How they manipulate, or how they gaslight, or how they've kept you attached for so long. Years. I'm talking years. A year, definitely a year. Probably a lot more than one. But it's like you're figuring it out. Thanks. 5, 5, and 10. So, yes, it's been complicated. It's been chaotic. It's been full of conflict. And I think most of that conflict has been your mental conflict about this whole thing. Which leads to all that pain and stuff because you're expecting something so much more, something so much more beautiful. And it's like, I've got all this love to give, and I've got all this love for you, and you just want to be friends, or you just want to have a conversation, or you just want to have funsies every now and then. You want to disappear. But this person is not serious about a long-term commitment. I'm not saying they're a bad person. They just don't want the same things you want. Going the distance, they don't want to be a part of it. They don't want to be a part of it. It's like, you should just be friends, because that's pretty much all it is. Friends with benefits. Maybe you see each other every month or every 3 months or something like that. Yeah. You're figuring out their mind games. You're figuring out their manipulation. You're figuring out whatever this deception is, or whatever this gaslighting is that's kept you held on for so long. You're figuring out the game. You're working it out. And that's pissing you off. And that's the disrespect. I believe that's the disrespect. So whatever they did, however they did it, whether it be manipulation, mind games, trickery, fuckery, whatever's, you're working it out. You're figuring out their blueprint or how they do it. And boy, let me tell you, you're not happy about it. Your cutoff game is very strong, but it's to the point where I think a lot of you are going in and looking at it and seeing how cold and nasty this person can be, and figuring out, that they have two different sides to them. Okay? On one side, they're a friend and they're great to be around and you have fun with them. Kinda. And then on the other side, they're cold and detached. Like they got two different personalities. I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm saying it's like one day they're one way, one day they're the next. But they're not consistent, nor will they be, because they don't want to be, because that's how they operate. And that's not you. You're like, I want consistency. I'm here each and every day. I'm doing this moving forward each and every day. So you're heading towards new, and you're focused on new, because you're saying this doesn't jive with you. This person disrespected you. They disrespected you or devalued you in some way. They didn't see your value or your worth, and you're like, bye. Yeah, you're moving on to new options and opportunities. Putting down the struggle. Struggle bus be gone. You're just working yourself through it. Yep, that's who you're putting down. Yep, the 7 of Swords. So it looks like you're ghosting or leaving behind this liar, this Knight of Wands reversed, the 7 of Swords. It's coming back out again. Cards are repeating the thing that you've been stuck on, trying to move away from or trying to move on from. Soul bonds, if we feel like somebody is a soul bond, usually there's a lesson that we have to learn from that. And they can be really challenging to put behind us or to move away from. But what was a lesson? Self-love, more than anything. To love and honor and respect yourself, and to love yourself so much more than someone else that would devalue you, disrespect you, that didn't see your value or your worth, or who didn't want to be in a long-term, stable, honest relationship the way you do. This is typical of what I would see if you're dealing with a player. If you're dealing with somebody who, I'm not saying a player, I mean, you may be dealing with somebody who just doesn't have time for a relationship and they just want to be there when they can be there. You may be dealing with somebody who's really all about their business and their finance or whatever, and they just don't have the time for committed relationship. Maybe they don't want marriage. Maybe they don't want children, that kind of stuff. So labeling and demonizing people is not cool just because they have a difference of opinion or a different choice. They want something different. But what we have to do is pull that energy back to ourselves and realize it's not about them at all. It's about us. I've stuck to this person and I've been loyal and faithful to this person. Okay. I don't know if this person has been loyal or faithful to you. You would know that. What I do know is that you're out of alignment with your wants and desires completely. They want something that you don't want. You want something they don't want. And I believe that some of you could have been manipulated really, really badly with the cards that I'm seeing here, or lied to or gaslit just to keep it held together. Some people, again, do that just because they want your attention or your sex. It's up to you on what you do here, of course, but the majority of you, you're opening up new options. You're opening up a new doorway to options and opportunities, and you're releasing this person. You're like, they're not taking any action towards me. They ghosted me. They're not taking action to move towards me. They're not doing anything. They're not even communicating. So be careful. Most of you are dealing with somebody. Yeah, you've been dealing with this person. They just keep dragging it out. And a lot of you, this person only wants your physical attention, your physical attraction. Yeah. And a lot of you did deal. You're opening up new doorway. A new doorway is here to new options. This is very important, though, for you to address, because this has been ongoing. Your loyalty has been with this person that has been either playing you, friends with benefits, in and out of your life, ghosting you, causing a lot of struggle mentally and emotionally. And it's like, they may not even be there and you're still loyal to them. What's up with that shit? Hey, Perry. So you've been watering this person and this relationship with this person. Meanwhile, they haven't been watering you. And I see you're finally seeing through that manipulation or those mixed signals, and it's like, I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm not dealing with it anymore, because you're ready for something real. So opening up a new doorway, and a lot of you get stuck. So you have new options coming in here very soon. Some of you could already be talking to new people. I do like this. You're focusing on what makes you happy, what satisfies you emotionally, and you're realizing it's not the person that you have been loyal to because of all the things that have happened there. So you are manifesting new, and you're manifesting it from a great place emotionally. You're like, I'm good on my own. I don't need this. I've been sitting here loyal, waiting. This person's just been dragging things out. Why? Because they didn't see your true value, or they didn't want the same things you wanted. But that doesn't mean people should be lying to you or ghosting you or avoiding you or not communicating with you and telling you the truth. If they don't want to fucking be in a relationship, they should have the balls to tell you, male or female. Okay? Josh says, went no contact 2 weeks ago. Good on you. So, whomever that has been, a lot of you have been hanging on for a very long time to that. And again, those soul bonds are not always easy to detach from. But that's why they're so intense, because we have to learn how to love ourselves and respect ourselves and detach from that. And that's a lesson that we have to learn from those connections, is detachment. How do we do that? We love ourselves enough to do it. And it may drive you crazy to hear that, and it may piss you off, but when you can, you don't tell me that you're detached from somebody. You actually detach from somebody. Don't sit there and be like, oh yeah, I fully detached, and be in the second breath, be over on somebody else's channel watching and wanting to know when they're coming back. It's bullshit. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't manipulate yourself into believing something is nothing, or nothing is something. Either way, you get what I'm saying to you. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I'll check y'all out real soon. Namaste.